Hello, and thanks very much for joining this session where we're going to be talking about one of the master's courses in our Department of Civil Engineering. And that course is Civil Engineering MSc. My name's Tina from the marketing team at Brunel, and I'm joined by Dr. Muhammed Shafique, known to everybody just as Shafique, who is the course director for our MSc Civil Engineering. So welcome, Shafique. Thanks for joining me. Could you start off by giving a brief bio of your academic background, please?
Thanks, Tina. Yeah, I'm Dr. Muhammed Shafique, and I'm lecturer in Civil Engineering Department and the course director for Civil Engineering. I got my undergraduate degree from my home country in Civil Engineering, and then I got postgraduate MSc from South Korea in Smart City and Construction Engineering. After that, I got my PhD from City University of Hong Kong in Architecture and Civil Engineering. And after some postdoc experience, I moved to UK and I'm working here in Brunel University. Apart from this, I have research experience in Hong Kong, Germany, as well as in China. Yeah.
Thank you. So this course is a general civil engineering course as opposed to the others in the department, which are more specialist. Could you explain that, please?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, this is the course before we have more specialized in civil, environmental, and water engineering. And this is the more general one where really we want to equip our student with the general knowledge of civil, for example, geotech, water, and hydraulics, as well as structural engineering, so that our student equipped with the practical knowledge of these courses. And when they want to really contribute to the real world problem, for example, UN Sustainable Development Goals, so that they will have all the practical knowledge of these skills to go to the industry and contribute in a much more practical way.
Thank you. And how do you keep a course like this up to date and relevant in terms of the job market and technology?
We keep to update our course based on the recommendation from our industry board, which we meet regularly, as well as the technology, how technology is playing an important role in civil. So we keep eyes on all these aspects and keeping up with our course each time. Yeah.
It's worth noting that there are very often some scholarships that students can apply for if they're interested in this course. For 2025, they haven't been published yet, so we can't go into them here, but I would advise you, if you're thinking of making an application, to go to the Brunel website and search for the scholarship page to see if there's anything there that you may be able to apply for to help with fees. So moving on now, let's talk about the content of this course. All the modules are compulsory, aren't they? And there are 9 of them, one of which is, of course, a dissertation. But could you give us a top-level description of the 9 modules, please?
So we have 9 compulsory modules, starting from non-linear structure analysis and finite element method, which is more structure engineering module. After that, we have water infrastructure engineering, where we include the water infrastructure and hydraulic engineering. Mm-hmm. And then we have research method and professional development, where we are adding professional efficiency and the research method, how they can include in their dissertation. And later on, we have civil engineering dissertation, which is a main core module with a 60 credit hour, and it is also one of the important aspects in for their dissertation. We also have a technology module, which is civil engineering with artificial intelligence. In this one, we are integrating AI technology in the civil engineering. We also have advanced construction material and structure retrofitting, where we see the low carbon material for the structure point of view. And then we have advanced geotech engineering. In this one, the student will be able to learn the advanced knowledge on the geotech engineering. The project management is also one of the key aspects for the civil engineer when they are really working as a project manager in their practical life. So this will also give an idea on the project delivery, scheduling, as well as the final successful delivery of their project. The last module is the climate change and the environment, and we will see how we can, as a civil engineer, propose a sustainable solution to mitigate these environmental and climate issues around the globe. Yeah.
Thank you. So the dissertation is 60 credits, so it's a third of the whole qualification. Can you give me a couple of topics that have been submitted recently as examples?
Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, this is one of the core modules with the 60 credit hour. And many of the students is doing dissertation on these topics which I discussed earlier. I will give you an example of one of my students which just finished their dissertation on the life cycle assessment of low carbon construction material. And this topic was really important with respect to the net zero target by the UK. And based on this research, we proposed the best optimal solution how we can achieve net zero target in UK. And the research is also published in one of the prestigious journal in civil engineering.
Wow.
Yeah. Another topic was on the resilience assessment of the critical infrastructure, for example, buildings, airports, and the bridges. And these critical infrastructure should be resilient with respect to the floods, wildfire, as well as any other extreme events.
Finally, can you give me an example of one of your recent graduates and the career outcome from them after this course?
Yes, one of the recent graduates, she was working on sustainable construction, and we done a research on low carbon material, and she also submitted a dissertation, and interestingly, this was a very good dissertation. We also published this one, and she was one of the students who got Dean's Graduate Award in the whole civil engineering. Only one student can get per year.
Yeah.
And she also got a job in Mace Group.
Mace Group,
which is also, the worldwide consultancy group in construction. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thanks very much. So that has probably covered most of the questions that we get asked by our prospective students. But if there's something we haven't covered and you're thinking of making an application, please do send us an email to our inquiries inbox, which is inquiries@brunel.ac.uk. And if you write MSc Civil Engineering in your inquiry, it will get forwarded on to Dr. Muhammed Shafique, and he will reply to you.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Well, we look forward to receiving your application, but in the meantime, thanks very much, Shafique, and thanks very much for watching.